Ordinary. There was no sign of a door. He took a deep breath. He remembered the captain's confident voice. He tried to imitate it. He stood tall and said clearly and firmly, "Open sesame!" For a moment, nothing happened. Ali Baba's heart sank. Had he remembered the words correctly, or did the magic only work for the robbers? He was about to turn away in disappointment. He thought perhaps it was all just a strange dream. Then he heard a faint grinding sound. The rock trembled slightly. Slowly the hidden door began to slide open before him, just as it had for the captain of the thieves. Ali Baba gasped in amazement. It had worked. The magic was real. The door opened fully, revealing the dark entrance to the cave. He peered inside. It was dark and mysterious. He hesitated for a moment. Was it safe to go in? But his curiosity and the hope of finding something valuable pushed him forward. He bravely stepped into the darkness. Section 6. A Cave of Wonders. As Ali Baba stepped inside the cave, his eyes slowly adjusted to the dim light. The cave was much larger than he had expected. It was not a natural cave. It seemed to have been dug out by human hands. Light came from an opening high up in the ceiling. This opening let in some daylight. What he saw next made him gasp in astonishment. The cave was filled with treasure. There were piles of gold coins. There were bags of silver. There were heaps of precious jewels, diamonds, rubies and emeralds sparkling in the faint light. There were also rich silks and brocades. There were carpets of beautiful colours and patterns. There were valuable goods of all kinds. It was clear that this was the robbers' storeroom. This was where they kept all the things they had stolen over many years. Ali Baba had never seen so much wealth in his entire life. He felt like he was in a dream. He walked slowly through the cave, looking at everything. He was careful not to disturb anything too much. He was overwhelmed by the sight of so much treasure. He remembered his poverty. He thought of his family. He knew he should not be greedy. He decided to take only a small amount. He saw some bags filled with gold coins. He opened one bag. The coins shone brightly. He took out enough gold coins to fill the small sacks he had brought for his corn. He did not take too much. He wanted to be able to carry it easily. He did not want to attract attention. He filled his sacks with the gold. Then he carefully closed the bag he had opened. He carried the sacks of gold back to the entrance of the cave. He went outside and brought his donkeys closer. He loaded the sacks of gold onto their backs. He then covered the sacks with the wood he had cut earlier. No one would suspect that he was carrying treasure. They would only see a poor